We just wanted to give an update on our album of the year stuff, end of the year, all that jazz. All that stuff is going to be starting December 22nd, where that we'll put up honorable mentions / disappointments first. Then the next day will be top 10 songs, and then probably you, and me.
Okay. And then,
so we're all doing separate album of the years like last year.
And then the game stuff's not until early next year.
Early 2016. Very early 2016.
Probably like first week. Maybe
pretty
second.
early.
Are you doing the top movies or your favorite movies of the year?
Sure, but I want to see Star Wars first.
Okay. That'll happen too.
Made it.
It's the weekly breakdown.
Woo!
Number 59.
Yeah. 59, we sure this time? We haven't kept track the last couple times.
I'm positive it's number 59. I don't know. Yeah, it's us people, and then we're here with Frank.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hi.
Frank he's been on here a couple times. We had him on for E3, and he's been actually in this very fucking place before.
Yay.
Yes, I have, and I will be very soon.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
A teaser. So Frank is a lucky man and got to go to the PlayStation Experience in San Francisco. So
California.
Yeah.
In case you confuse it with San Francisco China.
Yeah. So Frank, why don't you start telling us about it, and we'll just have a nice discussion.
Oh, well, San Francisco was pretty great. I flew in on a Friday evening, afternoon.
And boy, were your arms tired.
Oh, yes, they were. My arms were so tired. I mean, flying across the country like that against the jet stream, it's just crazy. Fucking, yeah, I was looking at my phone because something important might happen soon. But regardless, I got into San Francisco, hung out, I partied that night. I actually got into an open bar party for World of Tanks that night.
Oh.
So I went to that, got really, really drunk, and then the next morning I was super hungover waiting in line to the keynote. And the keynote itself, we'll talk about that later because that's what everyone got to see. Yeah, I'll just push that off till later, and I won't let you guys. We'll all discuss that later. But the show floor itself was really cool. I got to play a lot of cool games. Got to play a VR demo. Got to play Alienation. Got to play fucking the new Ratchet and Clank, and a whole bunch of other little indie games. One shout out I got to say is Future Grind. That game looks really good and it plays very well. The VR game I got to play, Eve Valkyrie, that was freaking awesome. VR is real, and it's the future of entertainment. The merch was great. The merch I got to buy was freaking awesome. There were some photo ops and stuff, and then I got to another open bar party, and that was freaking awesome.
Nice. So, the thing I'm most interested in hearing about is VR. So was there did you put the headset on yourself? Like, how's the headset? Was it comfortable?
The headset was comfortable. They helped me put it on, but I feel like I could have done it myself. Like, it wasn't anything super complicated. I feel like I could have done it myself. The only thing is, you have to remember where you set your controller down, because once you put that headset on, you can't see anything outside of the game.
Yeah.
You think it'd be smart to have some kind of external camera for that kind of a situation or something? Just a little thing right there. It doesn't even have to be that big.
Be careful. That's all.
Yeah. Did you play with an actual PS4 controller, or was it Move controllers?
Yes. How it worked was I had the headset on, had some headphones on, I had the controller, I was playing it, but the camera controls weren't on the controller. You looked around. You literally just moved your head to control your camera, because it's like a first-person space flight simulator.
Oh.
So you in the cockpit or whatever, or?
Oh yeah, you could look down, look at all the cockpit stuff. It was kind of weird. You could actually see your own legs, even though they weren't your legs. Yeah, that was a little bit weird, but
Did you see your dick?
I wish. I wonder what VR would have put me at. Maybe it would make me average.
Like, did they have like that? Isn't it PlayStation VR that you have to have like a certain area with like a camera, or is that? Or am I thinking of?
Oh no!
Am I thinking of Oculus?
What it was, you have this headset on, and I believe they had the PlayStation camera in front of me. I'm not sure what the purpose of that was though.
Probably for like head tracking. So like some in case like you lean or something like that, they could probably do that.
Yeah, I guess so. But it was really awesome because, like, I was in the cockpit and I could just look around and I could see the space around me. I could see all like the enemy ships flying by me. I could see my allied ships and stuff. It was really freaking cool, and I could even like see pretty much all the peripherals I needed.
Wow, that's exciting.
I like that.
Eve Valkyrie does look good. Out of a couple of VR games I've seen, like that's probably one that really stands out, just because it seems pretty intense and unique and all that jazz.
Yeah, that one. Playing that made me just more excited for Ace Combat 7.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's happening.
That Ace Combat 7's happening in VR. That's the perfect fit for VR too.
Oh yeah. I think the way it's going to start is VR games are going to start in a position where it makes sense for you to just be sitting down and playing, like a racing game, a flight simulator, or something like along those lines, where it makes sense that you're staying still, but you're actually moving in the game.
Yeah, I agree. Do you have anything on VR?
I don't have any new information.
Do you guys think that VR is going to, in the future, completely replace how we play games now with a controller?
How far in the future?
Well, let's just say in 5 years, and then let's say in 20 years. So in 5 years, what do you guys think?
No.
Do you think it'll be dominant at all in 5 years?
I think
It can dominate me.
the only way that VR could be like dominant in like
VR
5
game.
years is if like they almost make it practical, because I mean I can't see every game working with VR. You know what I mean? Mace necessarily. So like as you can just use it as like a viewing experience. I see it not really replacing the controller, replacing the television or something like that. That that's what you put on, and then it's like boom, and then VR is the other shit with it. Boom. So
yeah. What do you think, Frank?
I think the cool thing about VR is that it's not just a peripheral. It's a new display technology, and it's just a more immersive way of displaying a game. And they're just going to have to program games differently around it. I don't think it's necessarily going to take over your traditional screen experience. I still think there's going to be a space for that, but I do think that there's going to be a large sector of games that are going to be VR. I don't think it'll ever take over.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I could be wrong.
You also, too, would probably have those people that just can't do VR. Like, it just makes them sick. So you probably don't want to completely alienate those people with games in the future. Everybody wants everybody to play games.
yeah,
So
I can see that.
So how was Alienation from Housemarque? Housemarque develops Resogun and Dead Nation and Super Stardust and a couple other games, if you don't know. And Alienation is their newest one. How is it?
Oh man, Alienation. It's a great game, and I only played a little bit of it, and then I was like, no, I haven't. I've had enough. I want this game out. Well, I'll let someone else experience this. But yeah, from what I did play, it plays a little bit like Dead Nation, but it's got some freaking awesome new features that'll make it feel really fresh.
Is it like Dead Nation, just more fast paced? Like, does it have that challenge at Dead Nation when shit goes, hits the fan?
It does have that challenge. Although I was only able to see those challenges through what other people were playing because, like I said, I didn't play a whole lot of it. I mean, I just got enough to get a taste of it, to get a feel of it, to know that it was going to be another great game. But when I was watching other people play it, I saw that there were like these, oh shit, what the fuck are we gonna do? Moments.
Yeah. I'm excited for that game, man. That's gonna be one. I really hope that
4-player co-op, man.
Oh,
yeah,
4-player co-op.
I really hope that that's one of the best games of next year. Which I have no doubts. Housemarque makes quality games.
Which game is it again?
Alienation. It's like
Is it with aliens?
Yeah,
or
it's
am I
like,
like
yeah.
actually taking that literally?
Yeah, no, it is with aliens. Like, do you know Dead Nation? Have you heard of that game?
I've heard of it, I think.
Do you know Resogun?
Yeah.
It's like a twin stick shooter. It's really, fast paced. You're just going through the levels and you kill shit and you find cool power ups and collectibles, and it's those games, especially Dead Nation, are a lot of fun co-op because it's a lot about survival and working together. It's good.
I thought Dead Nation was like H1Z1 or something like that. Like,
No.
I thought it was like this open world thing. Is that a different zombie game or something?
Yeah,
Like
it's
Dead
different.
something I thought was a game. Whatever,
Yeah.
go on.
Dead Nation 2 is more top down type of thing.
Should do a bottom up. Yeah.
All right.
God damn.
What was Ratchet and Clank like? Maybe Nate.
Ratchet and Clank was really cool. It played more similarly like the more recent games. Are you getting a message here that said that there were problems between our connection?
No.
Oh, okay. You guys can still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just got a little message up here. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank, it plays very nice, like new games, but it does have that old charm that, like, I don't know, it just feels right. And the levels I got to play were a really awesome throwback, and it is a really good reimagining of the old levels with like new features that like really highlight how this game plays.
Did you play only the level from the conference, or was it something different?
Oh no, I did a little sample of all the levels, and they're all just bang on.
Oh shit.
I really love it.
Sweet.
And it does just it looks exactly like a fucking Pixar film, and that's pretty damn amazing.
Yeah, that game's gonna make me happy next year when that comes out. You guys excited for Ratchet and Clank? Have you ever played Ratchet and Clank?
No.
You stoked on the new one, or intrigued, I guess.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I'd say.
Yeah, it looks alright.
How about you?
I'll play. I've never played any of the old Ratchet and Clanks, so I kind of need to get on that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
What else?
Oh, so
What other cool games did you play?
Fuck. I played they're bringing Brawlhalla to the PlayStation 4. I got to play a little bit of that. Got my ass kicked. I played some fucking Gang Beasts. They had a build for PS4 there. It wasn't as smooth as I hoped it would be.
Oh man, is that game that you just kind of beat the shit out of each
you just
other?
pick people up and throw them. And
Yeah.
And it's like really morbid looking.
No, you're like
In a way.
fucking stuffed animals.
Yeah, but it's like
you throw them into like saws. And
yeah,
stuff
like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Cool.
But the way it played, it just felt like it was really choppy and it wasn't polished. So I'd say that's a little bit far off.
Okay.
I also got to play fucking another indie game called Distance, I believe it was called. It's a space simulator game. It's basically just trying to copy what Elite Dangerous does, but it was a little bit bad.
Okay.
I've
All right.
not heard
That's
of
all
that game.
I'll really say about that. Played some. Well, it's already out, but I played some Just Cause 3 because I went to the Just Cause 3 launch party.
Okay.
How was that? The
That was
party
a lot of
and
fun.
Just Cause 3.
The party was amazing. I got really drunk, started kissing people's faces, kissing people from IGN. But it was freaking awesome. The game, while I was drunk playing it, felt fucking amazing. I'll have to go back and play it again to get a second opinion, but from what I did when I was drunk, it was pretty good.
Are you gonna get that second opinion while sober, or are you gonna drink again?
That's to be determined.
Gotcha.
Did you get any pussy?
You know, you'd think a man of my stature would. But I was just too busy. I was just too busy for any of that, and I was too tired, like, because I was staying up till like 3 in the morning and then waking up at like fucking 6 or 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Well.
What kind of cool people did you meet while you were there?
Oh man, do you want me to just list them?
Go for it.
Sure.
Alright, so I met the Kinda Funny guys, Greg Miller, Colin Moriarty, Tim Geddes, Kinda Funny Kevin. I met fucking some IGN folks, Max Scoville, Brian Altano, Marty Sleva, Andrew Goldfarb. I also met Sean Finnegan. Met Alfredo Diaz, formerly of IGN. I met Adam Boyes, and I also met Gio Corsi.
Yeah.
Nice.
Had a brief brush-in with both Tim Schafer and Shuhei Yoshida, but didn't really have they were busy and they didn't really have time to talk, so I let them do their business.
Do you actually have a lot of like conversations, or just like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, I did. I actually got to like, I was standing around at the bar. I was talking to Christine Steimer, Greg's girlfriend. I also got to talk a lot with Kevin from Kinda Funny crew. Fucking everyone else though, it seemed like they were just being like bombarded with attention. But one notable person I met, Thomas Silloway. He's a director of development over at Psyonix for Rocket League. I actually met up with him and I got to talk to him about his game, and it was freaking awesome. I was telling him about how it ruins my life, how sometimes I've stopped playing and I'm like, oh shit, I have to go to work in an hour. And then it was like, sorry, man, I'm sorry for ruining your life. And I was like, you know what? Thank you for ruining my life. I needed a game like this. And I don't know, it might have been a result of that, but I actually got to play Rocket League on the community stage. It was on the second floor. They just had a bunch of different things. It was a community event. They pulled people from the audience, and they actually pulled me up there to play around and kick some ass.
Did you win?
Oh yeah, I won 6-3.
Nice.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys have any questions so far?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Any thoughts?
Let me see. Not off the top of my head. Any other questions?
No questions? Nothing about San Francisco? Nothing about the people I met?
True. Well, I mean, I asked you who you met.
Yeah, but do you want to know anything specific about the people I met? Oh, I also met another Twitch streamer, Blonde Nerd. She does her own blog at blondenerd.com.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I've heard of her, yeah.
Yeah, I met her and we talked like a lot. She probably had the longest conversation with me ever. Because most of the time I'm like, yeah, what's up? My name's Frank. What's your name? Oh, that's cool. What do you do? And then basically it's over from there. But no, we actually talked a lot. She asked me about like what I want to do, like after I'm done my current job, because I expressed that I'm not content with what I currently do. But yeah, it was all cool, really encouraging, and yeah.
You told me that San Francisco is really fucking expensive.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
It is really expensive. My first night there, before I went to that open bar party at Jillian's, which was right across from the convention center, I went to this place out on the Fisherman's Wharf called Wipeout Bar and Grill. I had some garlic fries and 2 fucking drinks, and it was like $30. $30 fucking dollars for garlic fries and 2 fucking drinks.
Was it a nice looking place?
No, it was just a fucking whatever. It was just the typical place you'd find out like on the boardwalk.
Oh fuck. How much? Well, maybe you don't know. I was gonna say like, well, it's probably the drinks that were expensive. Like, what the fuck did you get?
Don't say you got water.
No. I got these rum jobs. I'm not sure if you know what they are. They're fucking Captain Morgan and orange soda, and I just had 2 of those, and they weren't necessarily huge. They were just like in a small glass about that tall.
Huh.
Wow. Was the hotel super expensive then? I mean, you don't have to say exactly how much you spent, but you know.
Yeah, let's get into your finances. How are your finances looking?
Right now I'm actually really poor, but that's not necessarily the fault of actually going there. It's probably all the merch I bought. But yeah, it is expensive in San Francisco. It's an expensive city to visit, but it is a really nice city, and you know, I might go. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make PSX a yearly trip for me.
Yeah.
What stuff did you buy?
I bought a lot of T-shirts.
Which shirts did you buy?
Oh my god, I'm not going to get into specifics there, but I got a Ratchet and Clank t-shirt and a PlayStation branded t-shirt and an Uncharted hoodie. And yeah, that was pretty expensive. The hoodie itself was like $60.
I was gonna say, if it's at like a convention like that, you're gonna pay.
I was dumb. I should have just waited and bought the shit I could online.
Did you get any action figures?
No, I'm not into action figures, and they didn't really have anything. The only thing they really had were these little these statues. They had this nice Bloodborne statue that was like $200.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not.
That game's good. I don't know if I like that game that much.
Yeah. Did you buy any amiibos at PSX?
No.
They had that rare fucking Nathan Drake amiibo at PSX.
There's only 100 made. That's just it.
Yeah.
That rare Sully's ass amiibo.
Yeah.
They also were selling the El Goddamn Dorado amiibo.
Yeah. Oh man.
There were homeless people. A lot of homeless people.
Did you get the homeless person amiibo?
Doesn't San Francisco have like the most homeless people out of like any place?
I don't know, but I did run into a lot of over on the Fisherman's Wharf because it was like really late at night and I shouldn't have been out there. But then there was this, when I was waiting in line to get into this one party, there was this really smelly guy who kept asking me if do you have $1, man? Do you have any quarters or something, man? You could really help me out. And I was like, dude, no, I don't carry anything on me. You think I'm stupid? And then he just kept coming back, and he smelled so awful, and I was just glad when it was over with.
What were you going to say, Keith?
I was going to ask if he got bit and if he got like HIV from a homeless guy.
Oh fuck no! I would have stabbed him.
Fuck.
That's a Beavis and Butthead joke.
Oh. Jesus. Hot
Who
damn.
provided that context in the first place?
Nah. That's what makes it funny.
Oh wow. So.
Yeah, HIV is real good, Keith. Real good.
I've admitted I'm a terrible
none of
person.
us other people, none of us civilized people here make jokes. You're the only one. You're the only one.
I've admitted on multiple occasions I'm a terrible person. All right.
Yeah. Well, Sam's the
I can
only
get on board
racist
with
in the
that.
world.
Yeah.
Racism didn't
very
happen
racist.
until Sam.
Yeah.
But, so how was it being at an actual conference? Like, we see the E3s, we see the Gamescoms, we see PSX. How is it being in that crowd with people that are like, woo, games?
Okay, so at first when we were all standing in line really annoyed, it was like kind of bad because there were some smelly people.
Were they Hellbows?
That's just how
Did you see Hellbows? That's a new game. Like, you fight demon hobos called Hellbows.
No, but once I got on the show floor, it wasn't bad at all. Like,
Fucking hobo.
I think PSX is one of those shows where like nobody's gonna be a real dick to you unless you're putting yourself out there to be like fucked with. But like the lines weren't terrible except for like the big name games. Like there was fucking a huge line for the Uncharted multiplayer, which people were playing at home. I don't know why the fuck people bothered with that. Rigs I couldn't get into because it was fucking appointment only, but the lines I stood in, I never stood in a line for any more than 20 minutes.
Wow.
Shit.
Cool.
But then again, that's the PlayStation experience. It might be longer in a broader event that isn't just PlayStation.
Oh yeah, I bet at something like PAX or like an E3, you'd be there for a while.
Oh
and stuff like that.
There's this one, I forget which game it was, but they fucking inverted the controls before I was there.
Ah.
That fucking pissed me
That's
off.
a pain.
No, they invert. I understand inverting vertical.
Oh, but they inverted horizontal?
They inverted it horizontal. So, what the fuck? And it wasn't even a third-person game where it made sense. It was some first-person.
Kingdom Hearts does that. Like, when you first start Kingdom Hearts, it does that. I don't know if the original PS2 games did that, but... What were you saying, Frank?
The original Ratchet and Clank games did that as well. But it made sense in those games.
Yeah. Those games did do that, too. That's fucked, man. You don't
Yeah,
do that.
it was kind of crazy.
So what was... I mean, we shared our thoughts on PSX, the conference last week. But real quick, what was your thoughts? What do you think of the show? What stood out?
I feel like it could have been ordered better. Like, I feel like they came out with their fucking dick full of confidence and spewed it out in the first fucking half hour of the conference. And then they were just kind of flaccid for the rest. Had a little bit of excitement for Ni no Kuni at the end, but other than that, they fucking blew their load too fast.
Yeah. Had that
and
Final Fantasy VII.
Ending on a fucking MOBA at a PlayStation conference. They do. If they thought that was their audience, they need to like reevaluate who their audience is. Because it's like, ooh, Epic Games. They're good, I guess. Oh, a fucking MOBA? Get the fuck out.
I mean...
But it's the only MOBA on PS4.
You know, they're ruining the sanctity of PlayStation.
I mean, there might be an audience there. What I thought was the most awkward part about that is that it just ended. Like, they didn't show a demo or anything. It was just like, Epic Games is making a MOBA. Okay.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
I agree. Well, let's move into Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
So, Final Fantasy VII gameplay and, you know, kind of a trailer thing was shown off at PSX, and everybody was all excited. And then they announced that the game is going to be episodic. You will, you know, they're remaking the whole thing, but you won't get it right away. So, why don't we talk about this shit?
Alright. As a fan of Final Fantasy, I can tell that Square Enix just doesn't give a shit anymore. They just don't. They don't listen to their fans. They don't fucking change. Like, they make the changes that you don't want to see. And this is just another example of that, splitting a game up like Final Fantasy VII. It just doesn't make sense to do that. Like, in a game like that, it isn't as dense as they think it is. Showing this, like, one section of the game, releasing that isn't going to be enough. You need to fucking just come out with the whole thing at once, or else it's just gonna fucking fall flat on its face.
Yeah, but with that comment, you're kind of basing that on, what, a less than 5 minute clip on what it was. I mean, from what they're saying, it says that there's taking as much as they can from the original, they're adding a bunch of other shit, and you can explore a lot more. And I can also get it in the sense that they can get it out quicker if they do it that way. You know what I mean? Like, you know, maybe if it's episodic, maybe we can start seeing the first part, like, late next year, early 2017, something like that. So, I mean, I agree. That doesn't make too much sense for them to go episodic, but I mean, that's probably the main reason why it's happening. And I guess when you think about it that way, it makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah. I think to me, the whole thing with episodic, it comes down to how much does each part cost and how much is truly in each part. That they didn't define. Like, how many parts is this game going to have? Is it going to be 3? Is it going to be 4 or 5? Who knows? And do you have to pay $60 for each part? They said that each part is going to be equivalent to a full game. Now, that means nothing because a full game can be 2 hours or it can be 100 hours. Yeah. Yeah. So, who knows what a full game is, but do you have to pay for every part, or do you pay $60 once, and then they give you the parts over time when they're done?
It's like you get a full tank of gas, and then you have to pay to refill it every time when you run out of content.
Basically.
That's what video games are going to become.
Basically. So.
I realize from this angle, I just look really retarded. Really stupid, but it's showing up in the Skype.
Can you turn that anymore?
Extra.
But, yeah.
There, now I can see it. Hey. Alright, cool.
Also, it came out that...
You're gay?
Yes, I am gay.
Wow.
Nice.
Not.
It's all over the news.
See, it's not that big of news.
Oh, man. That's funny. Our subscribers go down because I'm gay.
The Westboro Baptist Church unsubscribed.
Yeah.
They were subscribed in the first place?
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
No.
No, I don't think they are. I don't know.
Yeah.
They'll sue me if I say that. They can't take a joke.
I'll sue you because you made fun of me. But it came out that CyberConnect is developing this game. It seems like there's a lot of developers developing this game, and that Square Enix is more just overseeing it and not actually really developing it themselves because they're busy on Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts 3. Maybe if they would actually put those fucking games out.
I was about to say, they're busy working on games that aren't going to come out.
Yeah. So, trying to think how to put it. Are you guys still excited for this game now?
Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah.
Or we
I'm
go
prepared
finish
to be
your thought.
disappointed.
What'd you say, Frank?
I'm prepared to be disappointed.
Well, two really quick. I think this game is a no-win situation for anybody because you're going to have the hardcore people that say, I just want the turn-based bullshit and fucking better graphics. I want to play the same thing I played 20 years ago, and that's it.
And two-stepping.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah. It's just like, so you won't satisfy those people, and then because you'll change the combat, you might not satisfy those people, and it's just, it's going to be a whole shit fuck disappointment train.
The shit fuck disappointment train.
That's a great way to put it.
Is that with Drake, in Uncharted 2? He was on the shit fuck disappointment train.
Yeah.
I'll still be excited. I'm happy that they're not, especially with them fucking putting out the HD version, or like the port of Final Fantasy VII. I'm glad they're not just redoing the game exactly, because that's kind of the thing. If I wanted to play that game, I'd go play it, that version. If I wanted to play how it was, I'd play that, which I probably will play here eventually. I have it, but I'm glad they're kind of taking different steps. Who knows? Did Square Enix do Life is Strange?
They published it.
They published it? Maybe some kind of, they're like, that worked out for us there. And they're like, they'll do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they like a Native American chief? No, or something.
I didn't say how, alright?
No, I mean like the girl.
Yeah. What do you think, Frank?
I don't know. I feel like the new system looks too similar to Final Fantasy 15. I don't mind that it's different. I just feel like that it looks like a game that I don't want to play. I played the Final Fantasy 15 demo. Didn't really necessarily like that combat system. And this Final Fantasy VII, what they showed, it looks very similar to that. And, it's a bold move, but I don't think it's going to pan out for them. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are going to shit on it, and I don't know. But it is true. You can go back and play the port, and I feel like this port of Final Fantasy VII is really just going to drive Square Enix to make more ports with trophies and just fucking release them.
Yeah.
6. Please. Actually, fuck it. Remake 6.
4. Give me 4.
Fuck it. Remake every Final Fantasy. Ever. Except for 11.
And put trophies on them.
Don't fucking do 11.
Yeah.
Don't touch 11. I don't want to play that. Also, make 13 better, and then put it out.
What about you, Sam? Are you interested in Final Fantasy VII at all?
I've never played a Final Fantasy game in my
Me
life.
either.
But the thing I do notice is that it's never actually the final fantasy. But I just don't know enough about it. I know people like it, and they say some of the games are really good and some of the games are really bad, and apparently there's never going to be a new one. or something.
No, they talked about for a while that they were like that they weren't gonna remake 7. They said that it's not gonna happen.
I mean, like a new game, like not just 7, whatever number they're up to now. That's not going to be like the next number.
I think there will be. I wouldn't be surprised if they're already started development.
I think your confusion is stemming from the title of the demo. Final Fantasy 15's demo. I don't think it said 15. I think it just said Final Fantasy Episode Sky.
Okay.
It might have said 15. I don't remember exactly, but that might be where your confusion is stemming from. Because they don't usually have subtitles like that in the main core series of Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised if they've started development on 16 already. Like, just... Because especially if 15's going to be done within the next year, that they're just like, 16's already... At least, I wouldn't be surprised if it's definitely conceptually, like, being figured out now.
Yeah, they also said a while ago that they're going to... They said that the universe of Final Fantasy 15, there's a lot of stories they could tell. So they might be doing a 15-2 type situation, like they did with 10.
And 13, but
who knows?
We'll talk about that one.
Yeah. They're also changing the story with this game. How do you guys feel about that? Because it seemed like Final Fantasy VII, to me, I never played it. I'm going to play the PS4 port. But it always seemed that people were kind of attached to the story, and that was one of the key things about that game. I've never played it. You guys have. How do you guys feel about them changing the story? They did confirm that Cloud cross-dressing scene is going to be in the game. So that's good.
Now all they have to do is fucking find a way to remake that thing with Red 13 where he dresses up as a soldier and he's walking around. Then now they just need to make that work on next gen, and I'll be fucking happy. It'll be even more fucking goofy than it was back on the PS1. I mean, I don't think they'll change, like, major events change the story up too much. Like, probably, like, quests will change. The only thing that I hope they change is I hope they change the way the final fucking fight in that game works. Because that final fight's a joke. You remember that, Frank? The very final fight? You don't even have to hit Sephiroth, because you'll do a knockback thing, and that does enough damage to kill him. You just have to hit him once, and he's dead. It's not even really a fight. You're supposed to use your Omni Slash, but, like, again, if he hits you, you'll do damage, and that'll kill him. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy VII, so, like, I only remember, like, the bare bones of, like, what happens. I don't remember, like, individual quests, so I hope there's throwback stuff, and I hope there's new stuff. I mean, I guess there is going to be new stuff, but I hope, substantial.
How do you feel about that, Frank?
I think it's fine as long as they maintain the same general story arc.
Yeah.
Like, they can't totally change it. I don't think they're going to, but I feel like they should just flesh out a few areas more. Like, maybe just add a little bit more to the Golden Saucer, like maybe some quests there, maybe add some quests to... I forget the exact names of areas now, but there's certain hubs in the game that they can just add a little bit more to.
Yeah.
But I don't think story-wise, I don't think they're going to change Final Fantasy VII's story, like what you know of it.
Yeah.
Like, it'll still have those certain plot points.
I can see that.
Spoilers, Aeris is going to
die.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though you two haven't fucking played the game, I'm going to spoil that because the game is fucking
I have heard that so many times, so it's not a big spoiler.
Yeah, I'm confirming it here. Sephiroth's not in the game. You think they'll make his boss fights anything like they are in Kingdom Hearts and be like, fucking,
Jesus,
fucking nuts and just like, ah.
Oh God, that'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. I'd almost be okay with that if it being like completely super fucking hard and just like. It makes me want to, like, die. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Anyways.
That would be awesome.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. Square Enix. A lot to talk about, not a lot to play with.
Well, yeah, Just Cause just came out.
I'm talking about core Square Enix games.
Doesn't that game have a lot of frame rate issues and performance problems?
It apparently really does. Apparently, sometimes the loading times can get up to 15 minutes long.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's enough to, like, jerk off and take a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you could save time, do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's 15 minutes. You got to make it last, you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't want it to be over too quickly and you come out, oh, it's still loading.
Fuck. Alright, jerk
So
off.
what do I do now?
Jerk off again. Get a second win.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on here. It's always fun to talk about.
No, let's stay on the same topic. The entire thing.
Yeah.
We should do that once. Just one topic.
Uh,
one topic.
NPD came out for November 2015. Frank,
Oh.
have you seen this at all?
The hell's in
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, so it's a guessing game between me and...
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll have Sam and Keith.
Salmon.
Sam and Keith.
It's like actually like a Keith.
Guess.
It's my Keith.
It's like a salmon body with your head, Salmon Keith.
I was gonna say it's my Keithing name, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the fuck's wrong with me? It's my fishing
Your
name.
Keithing.
Yeah.
I still can't talk. I haven't learned
I'm
how to
gonna go
talk since last
Keithing.
week.
Catch me a Keith.
I still haven't talked since learned how to talk since last. God damn it! I can't
Nits.
speak.
Yeah, bro,
My
that's
nits.
nits.
Plugged on, man.
Wow.
You're not plugged on right now. That's the problem. What is NPD?
It's a thing that
What's it
talks
stand for?
about things. I don't know what the fuck it stands for. I have no clue.
Oh well.
Anyways, this was the best month ever for both of these consoles, PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh shit. Well,
Outdid
fuck.
last year. And last generation nosedived by 76%. Not surprising. Anyways, let's do these top 10 games. So let's start number 10. What's number 10?
Number 10. Games that came out in November.
Minecraft.
Minecraft is not on the list.
Oh, this
Is
finally
it
failing.
Halo 5?
Halo 5 is on the list.
Just
But it's not.
cause.
But it's,
No.
no,
It came out in
December.
December.
This is November.
Yeah.
No, it was Battlefront?
Battlefront's on the list.
I knew it's on the list. I just don't know what place.
Well, I know Fallout's gonna be list, but it's not gonna be like at the bottom.
I know Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider on the list?
No.
Oh, okay. Actually, that is.
Someone say Tomb Raider is Uncharted.
Oh, actually, it's the other way around. But good job.
Nice.
I don't fucking
Damn.
Madden.
Madden's on the list. Just Dance 2016.
FIFA.
know. Just.
Just Dance 2016 is number 10. Sold best on the Wii.
That like just come out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Just
gonna
a
make
straight up Wii.
That's not gonna make the list again.
Just a straight up Wii.
Yeah. Wii U, 360, Xbox One, PS4, PS3.
So best on the Wii.
The Wii.
That's fucking sad.
Yeah. Alright, number 9.
Madden.
No.
FIFA.
No.
NBA.
No.
Call of Duty.
Hockey.
All these games except for hockey are on the list.
Halo.
Hockey's on every fucking list.
Halo.
No.
Physics.
Battlefront.
No Man's
No.
Sky.
Fallout 4.
Overwatch.
Fuck.
Scalebound.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey, we basically guessed everything that's on the list, so it's just going down the line now.
Yeah. Number 8.
Madden.
No.
Duh. FIFA. I was gonna say Donkey Kong. I'm like, there's nothing.
Halo 5.
Yeah.
Mario
Halo 5.
Maker.
I said Halo 5.
Not on the list.
Mario Kart Maker.
Mario Kart Maker.
That's a fucking game.
That is a
Mario
game.
Kart Maker.
That would be a rad fucking game.
That's a
man.
good. That would be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, Halo 5 Guardians, number 8. Number 7.
Madden.
Ah.
Just keep guessing
FIFA.
Madden.
No.
Call of Duty.
You guys haven't said this game yet.
Rocket League.
No.
What genre is
GTA
it?
5. No,
What
it's not
genre?
Racing.
Forza.
Forza.
Fuck.
The Crew.
No.
No.
The Jew. The Jew Crew.
Need for Speed. No.
Need for Speed.
It is.
Oh,
Fuck.
really? That game sold a single copy?
Yeah. Sold a lot of copies, apparently. Number
Fuck,
7.
I
Need
was
for Speed.
joking. Ah.
Number 6.
FIFA.
Yes.
Yeah! Mm.
Number 5.
Battlefront.
Madden.
No.
Fuck.
No to both? Or
Yes.
just no to him?
No to both.
Call of Duty.
No.
Fuck.
Call of Madden.
Fallout.
No.
No, Fallout's probably like number.
Fall in.
Oh,
Fuck.
God.
I don't remember what else we said.
Rainbow Six.
No,
that just came out.
NBA. NBA. Ah.
NBA. 2K16. Number 5. Number 4.
Call of Duty.
Madden.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be intense.
Number 3.
Just Cause.
Battlefront.
Just Cause came out December 1st.
Battlefront.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
I said Battlefront.
Minecraft's not old.
Okay.
Battlefront is number 3. Number 2.
Fallout.
Yeah.
Then what's number 1?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Call of Duty outsold Fallout 4
Not
and
surprising, honestly.
Battlefront.
Not surprising.
Call of Duty sold best on Xbox One. Not surprising either.
Yeah, even with this whole new partnership thing, not surprising.
Yeah. Anything surprise you guys about this list at all?
Tomb Raider could have been on the list if it came out for PlayStation.
I agree with that. It would probably be
Need
on
for
the
Speed.
list.
And Just Dance.
Just Dance doesn't surprise me. That game sells well, but Need for Speed I felt like had no hype behind it at all.
No, I forgot that game was coming out.
Yeah. What about you, Frank?
I think it was surprising we didn't see Barbie and her sister's puppy rescue.
Yeah.
that's like the best
man.
AAA title, man.
Game of the year. Are you guys surprised that Call of Duty outsold Fallout though?
Not in the slightest.
Just because of the hype?
No,
Dude, bro, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's Call of Duty. Call of Duty is just going to sell really, really well.
And it's a Treyarch Call of Duty. People love Treyarch.
People fucking love Treyarch now.
Yeah. And two, I don't, some people were thinking that Battlefront was going to outsell Call of Duty because of Star Wars.
No.
That ain't going to happen.
The movie's going to outsell Call of Duty.
The movie's going to outsell everything. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, NPD, always fun. We'll see what happens in December. Yeah.
Make more money than Obama.
And the PS4 sold best in November, too. Just throwing out there.
I mean, yeah. Like I said, Phil Spencer said that Xbox is going to lose this generation. He's accepted that fact.
Yeah.
PS3 is over 30 million. It's still on pace with the PS2.
Actually, it's outselling the PS2 at this point, I think. So
yeah.
What about the Wii U?
Yeah. The Wii U.
No, nothing's going to outsell the fucking... the Wii U? No, fuck. Nothing's going to outsell the Wii. Nothing.
Yeah.
I wonder if they kept track of, PC. I'm not sure exactly how you do it because there are a lot of different makes and models and such, but I wonder where, PC would track.
I think they keep track of physical PC disc that gets sold, in a box, but that doesn't happen too much anymore.
I mean, in terms of, a console, best-selling, PS4 sold best this month. Or PC.
That's really
because it's parts to build it and
Unless there was a standardized thing that everybody got, then no.
Yeah, and I too just wish that NPD accounted for digital sales. I mean, in a digital age, it just makes sense.
I mean, Battlefront apparently sold really well digitally. So I mean, maybe that would have been number 2. That could have.
That game was number 2.
I get it.
Well, Fallout 4 sold a shitload of copies digitally, so who knows?
Wait, sorry, what?
Fallout 4 sold a shitload of copies digitally. And 2, if they did digital sales, then that would really include the bulk of PC.
Yeah.
Makes sense, you fucking dingus. Anyways, last big topic. Destiny. We play Destiny.
We do.
Bungie finally confirmed what is actually going to be happening with Destiny moving forward. There will be They are trying not to do paid expansions, and right now they said that they made a joke and they said the Dark Below 2 Darker and Lower is not in development. So there's nothing like that. So they said so they're going to be focusing more on...
That's the exact quote.
They're going to be focusing more on features and events like they're doing now, like a speeder racing type thing. Sparrow racing, I mean. And they said about upcoming content updates. The first of these early 2016 experiences will be on the scale close to Festival of the Lost. The second will be far larger than anything you've seen since the release of The Taken King. There's also another significant update to the world and sandbox planned in the same window. Osborne, who works at Bungie, said plans to fire out new stuff more rapidly than it did in the first year of Destiny. The 3 updates he mentioned before are all planned for release in the winter and spring of 2016, and players can expect sandbox updates. Bungie calls everything that players directly interact with in Destiny the sandbox every quarter. That's all they said for now. They also said that the Sparrow Racing League is currently slated for 3 weeks as the game's holiday event, implying that the schedule could change. I guess if it's popular enough,
They might keep it around.
they might keep it around. So what do you guys feel with this about Destiny? Do you feel this is the way they should go? They have microtransactions, now we're going to get free updates and events. Or would you rather them just do big paid expansions? How do you guys feel about
the thing
what
that bothers me is that it seems more and more so that, like, oh, buy this stuff, well, free content is up ahead. It just feels like this free content are events. Because ever since I said free, it was Festival of the Lost, it was, bringing back Trials of Osiris and, like, events and stuff. And that bothers me because,
It's
especially for the people, like, if you guys that got it, like, when it came out, and then just wait around and get, like, some edition, I feel like you are still being screwed over because you kind of deserve, like, free, like, something, and it just, I don't know, that bit bothers me. Like, I'm not sure what they're going to do with the sandbox, but it's cryptic enough that I don't know.
So you want it to be more like, I don't know how to put it, like hard content, like real
like
shit
maybe
that
another
stays
planet, and, like,
yeah.
I don't know, something significant, and it's just like, because I just wasn't impressed with Sparrow Racing. I'll be honest, I didn't really care for it much, but it just seems like, oh, we're gonna put out little stuff, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like they're just kind of skating by on this, and people are just seeing this and they're like, oh, well, I'll race and that's fun, but they're not, like, using their X-ray vision and seeing behind this crap. And then Destiny's going to put out a next expansion. It's going to cost stuff. Cost money. Well, not stuff. Well, money is stuff, but...
I kind of agree a little bit with some of the stuff that Sam's saying. Like, I think that they should still maybe, unless they somehow sneak in extra content, like the one map, the Cathedral of Dusk, or whatever that map. Like, I don't think that map came out when The Taken King came out. So, like, they're sneaking stuff, they're putting stuff like that in. So, I mean, like, if they're putting stuff like that in occasionally, sure. But, like, I think maybe, like, some kind of maybe one hard expansion, like maybe something maybe like the size of House of Wolves right around the time House of Wolves came out. But I think that this whole event style thing is really good for them, because one of the problems with Destiny Year 1 was you play Destiny hardcore for like 2 weeks to a month, and then you wouldn't touch it for a while. And then an expansion would come out, and then you'd play it hardcore for 2 weeks to a month, and then you wouldn't touch it for 2 months. And that's kind of what the flow was for Year 1. Now it's like, seems like basically every month or so, there's something happening that's like, oh, cool, I can go in, I can play it.
I feel like that's healthy, though. Because the more I wanted to keep playing for, well, Travis Cyrus, I kind of want to get some of this stuff, or Iron Banner, I kind of want to get some of this stuff, it makes me more sick of the game that I don't get to have that break. And that if I feel like right now, I'm just skipping on the Sparrow stuff. I did a few races, and I'm like, it's just not for me. And I feel like I'm skipping on that. I'm missing out on stuff. But I just can't bring myself to play it. You know, I feel like that break is kind of healthy. That's something Destiny needs to, like, really take that and say, okay, well, we don't want you getting sick of it, so here's going to be, like, a break for you. But then eventually we're going to come out with some stuff.
Yeah, well, too, I 100% know what you're saying, because a couple weeks ago when I was just like, I don't want to play this fucking game anymore, that's exactly how I felt, and that, you know, I just felt like I couldn't get away from Destiny, you know? It just kept sucking you in. It's like, oh, there's this, there's that, there's this, there's that, and it's just like...
Like a toothless hooker.
Yeah, I just want to have some other experiences. But now I played it when Sparrow Racing came out. Now I feel a little bit rejuvenated and I want to do some more stuff again, but I'll probably play it and I'll just be like, I don't really feel like playing it too much.
Oh yeah, I get all that, but I'm just saying that, like,
I understand where you're coming from. Too.
I'm not even saying. I'm saying like you come back, play it,
and there's something to do.
Something to do. Like you don't even have to play like beyond that. Like you like what I've kind of taken up doing a lot with Destiny is Iron Banner's up. So when Iron Banner's up, I'll play. But then the second Iron Banner's done, it's like fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Like probably same thing. Probably for a little while, I'll probably be playing a good bit of Destiny while Sparrow Racing's happening because it's a racing thing that I'm actually kind of okay at.
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually not half bad.
Yeah.
When I'm not playing against all these guys. But and then probably when Sparrow Racing's done, I'll be like, all right, cool. I'll that opens up like time slot. Like it's at least I feel like I still get the break, but it's just like.
Yeah.
I get my break from Sparrow Racing then too by going to do other stuff. Like yesterday I barely did any and I just played a bunch of regular Destiny, which I haven't done in a long time. So
yeah. What about you, Frank? You just jumped back into Destiny.
Yeah, I just recently jumped back into Destiny, and from what I've played, it's pretty good. But this event stuff, I really like the events, but they aren't. I don't feel like they're doing it right. There needs to be like a permanent rewards track for doing these events. So like even if you only play a little bit of one event, you can pick up on a rewards track of that onto the next event. Like I feel like there needs to be rewards for playing these events that carry over a little bit.
Yeah.
Like say there's a how they have faction reputation. There needs to be an event reputation that just builds on each event that you play.
That could be neat.
I know the one idea I had was that's how they sneak in strikes now. Is that you if you play the event and with the Festival of the Lost, you had those 3 quests you had to do. You complete the 3 quests while Festivals of the Lost is happening, you get 2 strikes become available. But then once the event's done, the strikes become available for everybody. So it's you have some incentive to try to play the strikes so you can play the new strike. So you do the event so you can play the new strikes, or possibly if they get ballsy enough, a new raid. Though I doubt that. But it's boom, you get something. You do all these, you unlock that, and then after the month or 3 weeks or however long the event is, boom, then it's open to everybody.
Yeah.
That could be a reward system to kind of make you want to play each event in a way, because
Yeah, I agree. I think the one coming up though, if it's supposedly like Festival of the Lost, then I won't give 2 fucks because Festival of the Lost was not good in my opinion. That's just me. But I agree in that, certain things, certain rewards that you got from Festival of Lost and that you're getting from Sparrow Racing, they just disappear. It's alright. Don't have them anymore. Unless they're legendary. You get to keep them.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And you get to keep all your racing armor.
Yeah. That's true. So, yeah. Destiny. Couple quick things just to wrap up here. Assassin's Creed Chronicles, that's a game. They already have China out.
Are they putting out another one?
Putting out 2 more.
Are they going to put out Russia?
They're putting out India January 12th, Russia February 9th, and all 3 games come to Vita April 5th.
That's cool.
So.
Viva la vida!
Yeah. I could see those games being really fun playing to Vita. So yeah.
Those scream Vita games to me. They really do.
Yeah. So that's cool. And then also with Assassin's Creed, Jack the Ripper DLC comes out December 15th.
Yeah. I'm going to play that.
Gonna get that?
Yeah.
I'll have to get Assassin's Creed at some point. I'll probably get it for right around Christmas.
Yeah. And 2 other quick things. Gone Home is coming to PS4 and Xbox One January 12th. I'm interested in that game. I will be playing that. And then Dirt Rally comes to PS4 and Xbox One April 5th. I'm excited for Dirt Rally, man.
We get everybody to do. Alright.
What's coming when?
What's Dirt Rally?
When's Japan is coming?
Dirt Rally is, it's in the Dirt franchise.
Okay, I gotcha.
Racing, but it's more rally racing, not some of the other
If we all get that, can we race each other?
Theoretically, yeah.
I'll do it.
Let's fucking race.
So, you interested in that game at all, Frank? Or any of these games, for that matter?
I might try the Assassin's Creed Chronicles games. I'm not really a huge fan of the core series Assassin's Creeds, but I'll try them out on Vita when they come there. Also, Dirt, I'm not sure. There aren't really many good rally games. There's a lot of racing games that try to incorporate rally into them, but I feel like if Dirt is just going to try to specialize on rally, and again, I'm going to check out what people have to say about this game before I buy it, because This isn't one of those games I'm going to jump in day one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that one.
Yeah. That game's out on PC right now. It just came out of early access. Apparently it is pretty solid. So who knows?
Oh,
Anyways.
that's cool. And Gone Home, I've already played that on PC.
Oh.
Really excited to see how you guys feel about that one.
Yeah.
Is it
I've
like-
heard a lot of good things about
Is it
that
like
game,
that first person, like... Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Exploration type thing.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. I'm not usually into those kind of games, but I'll probably have to play it.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways. We're going to say goodbye to Frank here.
Yep, I'm going to go out drinking and doing other things.
Have fun at the Ravens Seahawks game.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Hopefully it's not a shit show.
It's gonna be a lot of fun for
Yeah,
the Seahawks.
it's probably going to be a shit show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll probably be back next weekend.
Cool.
Yes, next weekend. I might be back in time to record with you guys.
Oh.
But if not, I'll definitely be back the day after Christmas if you guys are recording then. If not, cool.
Cool.
Today's Christmas.
All right.
Thursday. Christmas Thursday. No.
Friday.
Fuck.
Friday.
It's Friday.
Idiot.
Shut up. You watch your... You shut
Yeah.
your... You shut your...
All right.
Till next time.
Yep.
goodbye.
Thanks for
Bye.
coming on. All right. Cool. Cut everything. Let's just stop everything right now.
Just cut everything.
Yeah. We'll edit it together.
Is that everything?
No.
No, we'll do the music stuff
Okay.
and we can talk.
Oh, I guess we are.
We're back.
Yep.
Back to finish the fucking fight.
Oh.
Way to go, Dickwad.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll edit that out.
Dickwad.
Chill
You
out.
guys heard that term in a while?
Chill
No.
out. Dickwad. I hope the mic picked that up.
Yeah.
Doesn't
All
have
right.
arms.
Let's talk about them musical
Can't pick
experiences.
it up.
All right, some tours. I'm excited about these first two. Megadeth, Children of Bodom, Suicidal Tendencies, and Havoc are touring.
They're not coming anywhere around here.
They are coming to the Philadelphia area at the Electric Factory.
Oh, I was waiting for you to tell me they're not coming anywhere around here, and I'm like, huh, what? They have dates yet or no?
March 20th
Ooh.
is when they'll be at Philly.
Ooh. Oh.
I think we should hit that up, Hoss.
No.
Chris Adler is going to be drumming for Megadeth.
Chris Sadler. He's sad.
We're related to Bill Elliott Sadler, NASCAR driver.
He's pissed off.
Also,
He's Chris Madler.
somehow very, very distantly related to Elliot Stabler, who hunts rapists and stuff on Law and Order SVU.
It's a good show.
And off the rails.
We did really good there that first hour. We were pretty on track, and that's
What's that, an hour?
That was right around an
Oh,
hour.
okay.
that was an hour. This might be the longest one ever. The longest one ever was an hour 20.
Fuck it. Let's
So yeah,
do it live.
we are doing it live,
No.
dumbass.
Technically not.
Sort
We're
of,
doing
kind
it
of.
now, but then they'll see it later.
They'll see it later, so
Yeah.
like we can't react. Like
But right now,
It's not on
we're
live TV. If it was streaming, it would be live.
We're live to us.
We should start streaming the week before.
To cross streams.
Should. We'll get
Alright.
to cross streaming later.
Yeah, we should live stream one of these sometime, and like that'd be terrible.
It'd be funny.
Cannibal Corpse, Obituary, Cryptopsy, and Abysmal Dawn are touring. That's a great tour. That's like mini Slumber Slaughter right there.
Slumber Slaughter. It's the shitty rundown version of
Yeah.
Slumber Slaughter.
Slums. Don't slaughter people in the slums. That's terrible. Slumber.
I didn't try that. Bless the Fall, Miss May I, The Plot and You, Siren and Sailors, and A War Within are touring.
Oh, huh?
Great.
Does anybody care?
I don't.
No.
Someone might. I swear though, with those tours, there's always like 40,000 bands on all those tours. Feels like.
It's because they.
I don't
It's
know.
There's a lot of
because.
bands on my tour.
It's
Yeah.
because they realize that not that many people are coming for any of those bands, so they try to put them all together. So it's like
Yeah.
we can get a lot of people coming in.
Yeah. Miss May I might be one of the most disappointing metal bands of all time. That band could honestly be really good, and they're not.
Oh, no,
Moving on.
that's great.
Bermuda is putting out Use Your Burdens on Crimbus Day. December 20th to 5. Do you listen to Bermuda? They're like a fucking deathcore band. Speaking of deathcore,
I've heard of them.
Chelsea Grin put out a new song. Did you listen to it?
They got rid of
Jason Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they put out a new song the other day.
A while ago.
We listened to it, and it feels like it doesn't really end, or it feels like it takes forever. That's what I would say. But it's got a couple really chunky fucking parts. It's not shreddy. It's more like a little bit more old school, like My Damnation style, maybe. But what's their singer's name? I forget.
Pete.
Bieber?
I said Pete.
Pete Bieber?
Pete Bieber.
Pete Grum.
Pete Grum. Oh, his name's Chelsea.
He's not.
Chelsea Grum.
Yeah. Yeah, Chelsea Grum, the singer. Yeah, he doesn't sound too hot to me. But yeah. I wouldn't fuck him. If he
at least
wanted
not
me
while
to.
he's screaming at you.
Yeah, because he's like, and they had that breakdown at the end. It's like, dun.
that note that sounds terrible.
Yeah. Whatever.
Jack the Slipper.
Yeah. Speaking of another band that put out a new song, Killswitch Engage put out a new song, and it's very fucking good.
Everywhere he goes, he slips. He can't. Either that or he wears slippers everywhere. Well, I mean, if he fell, he'd be Jack the Tripper. But maybe he trips. Maybe he's Jack the Tripper because he wears Jack the Slippers.
Maybe he works in the postal service and he's Jack the Shipper. Are we going down this road?
Maybe he's a platypus and he's Jack the Flipper.
Jack the Flipper.
Jack the Fapper.
You like to drink things. Jack the Sipper. Alright.
I'm moving on.
No.
Rotting Christ is putting out Rituals February 12th. That might be exciting. Destroyer 666 puts out Wildfire February 26th.
He likes
And
tortilla chips. He's Jack the Dipper. He jerks off really hard. He's Jack the Gripper. Alright, let's go on.
lastly, Flesh God Apocalypse is putting out King February 5th. I'm not excited.
Who's putting out King?
Flesh God Apocalypse.
Flesh God.
Flesh Rob Apocalypse.
Flesh Rod.
Do you think that's what they call their dick?
My-
Flesh God?
Hey, you wanna see my flesh rod?
Yo, one of the dudes in the band fucked the fucking shit out of some chick, and it was like rocked her world, and so it was the Flesh God Apocalypse because he changed her life.
Flesh God.
Sound like you're pitching.
You're
pitching a porno.
At first,
to like Ron Jeremy.
I thought you were telling me
this chick, man. You fucked the shit out of her.
At first, I thought you were telling a real story.
Yeah.
He fucked this shit. I'm like, all right. Did you like boast about it? I'm like, let him go. And then he goes, "You call flesh." I'm like, oh fuck, it's a joke. All right.
I am telling a real story. I met them all.
Did you catch them all?
Pokemon.
No.
Keith. Sam.
Tyler.
X-Men.
Those are our names.
Frank.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's not here.
Let's wrap this fucking bitch up in a body bag. This is awkward. Alright, X-Men Apocalypse got its first trailer. Comes out May 27th, 2016. 2016!
2016. I wish we had the video clip.
Yeah. X-Men Days of Future Past was really fucking great. Past two X-Men movies have been phenomenal.
X-Past 3. Have you seen the Wolverine yet?
No.
Wolverine's fucking amazing. It's another good one.
The origin one?
No. No, the one where he's in Japan.
Yeah.
Does he fuck chicks?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're back for the last one.
At least
With this crew.
That's the plot of the movie. He fucks chicks. That's the description.
That would suck to get finger fucked by Wolverine.
It's like,
Jesus Christ. We apologize.
We broke Sam.
Like he's fisting the chick, and then he just sneezes and like.
gives a new meaning to slang the pussy.
Jesus Christ. I was imagining like apologizing about it after. He's like, I'm so sorry, it never happened before.
This usually doesn't happen to me.
There's somebody out there that does not think we're funny at all.
Yeah.
And they're not watching this anymore.
That's true.
Oh God.
Anyways,
I'm crying.
Keith, what'd you think of the X-Men Apocalypse trailer?
Trailer's okay. Sorry.
Are you gonna leave me on a cliffhanger? Or are you gonna
No,
elaborate?
I'm collecting my thoughts.
Okay.
It's setting up a bunch of cool things. We're seeing some of the acting of like Jean Grey. She's from Game of Thrones. So I know her.
I thought that was the name of the girl in the X-Men.
Jean Grey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the name of the girl. That's the name of her. I don't know what the actress's name is.
Oh, okay.
I just know her by.
I thought like her
Sansa.
actual name was Jean Grey. It's like, oh. That's...
I don't know her name either. I
Sansa.
know her as Sansa from Game of Thrones.
And there's other people like Michael Fassbender's in it. And, James McAvoy shaves his head at some point. Apparently.
Is Wolverine in it?
No.
Really?
I mean, I don't know what they do though, because like technically he's in
All
some
right.
kind of weird limbo where
This takes place after Days of Future.
this takes after Days of Future Past. So he's in some weird limbo where the events of Days of Future Past happen, but he doesn't know anybody. Like it would be really weird to write. I understand kind of their reasoning for not putting him in. It's just also they need Hugh Jackman to film the other Wolverine movie, which is coming out a year after that.
Yeah.
So
Was that going to be his last one?
that's gonna be his last one
Uh,
because they're going. I don't know where they're going after all this.
Yeah.
But I mean, they showed off Apocalypse. Interesting looking.
Yeah.
And they kind of showed off, I guess, who the 4 horsemen are. It looks like it's going to be Angel, which again makes sense. He's one of them in the comics anyway. Storm, again, Storm is one of them in the comics. I don't know who the other chick was. I had a thought maybe it's Blink, like a younger version of Blink. Yeah. Fucking I don't know what the guy's name is.
Travis Barker?
That's it. It's him. No. And then they have Magneto, which is interesting because in the comics, Professor X is the 4th horseman. And
What do they do? I don't know that part.
they're just people who follow and do or bent to the will of Apocalypse. That's basically all they are. There might be more. I'm not remembering.
So people that he controls.
Kind of. I'm not sure if he controls them or if they work with him. I don't remember off the top of my head.
There's the scene towards the end where Professor X, his eyes get all fucking black.
So maybe he does become one. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like there's a lot they don't.
That part was that's the part that got me. I thought that trailer was like, this is okay. It's kind of your typical superhero trailer. But that part at the end was like, dude, this could be really cool.
They also showed, I guess, we get to see what happened to Mystique after that, because, we don't know what she does after that, with whether or not she's a good guy or a bad guy, so I guess she's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they Nightcrawler's in there. He fucking looks like he does in X-Men 2, and I'm kind of disappointed in that. Like he's I think he's already got like the fucking, at least it looked like he had like the fucking tattoos that he has on his face. And I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Just make him the furry German kid. That's all I want.
I'm intrigued by this movie. I just wasn't blown away by the trailer at all, but X-Men's universe and characters have always been the most interesting, superhero universe, you could say.
Yeah.
In Days of Future Past and First Class and X2 and the original X-Men are fucking phenomenal movies. Like I said, I need to watch Wolverine. But those movies are just fucking awesome. Days of Future Past and First Class, you could put them up there as maybe the best superhero movies out there, honestly. Like they're up there with like the Dark Knight,
I definitely say
Winter Soldier.
I definitely say X-Men, the Days of Future Past. I definitely say that one.
Yeah.
I'm just curious as to like again. It's a little early, but like even though they've talked about what they're doing after this, I don't know how any of it makes sense though. Like something that I thought would be cool was since they have all the young actors. Like, I mean, the only thing that would be hard is I know again the one chick's committed to Game of Thrones unless they decide to kill her off, and which would be funny. Like because I mean X-Men Evolution was a cartoon that I used to love watching on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Do like that, like, but maybe like I don't know how that would work, like, you know, the X-Men, because DC has a TV universe and Marvel has a TV universe. What if 20th Century Fox did that and they had like an X-Men like Evolution style, like
Fantastic Four.
No.
Make it into a TV series.
Yeah, maybe, but like do that, maybe. But with like live action.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I hope this movie's really good. I have no doubt that it will be, just because the past two have been really good. Bryan Singer's a great director, and the cast is phenomenal.
It's somebody pointed out that like he's actually sticking through this trilogy, and so it'll be good because you know he didn't stick with Last Stand, and we don't talk about that one.
Yeah. So hopefully X-Men wraps up, at least this trilogy here wraps up very good.
Yeah.
You have any thoughts on it? I know you said you're not too into X-Men.
I haven't watched the trailer. I mean, I think in big part it was the Avengers that just really kind of, I don't know, I need a break from like superhero movies because the Avengers was just that bad to me, and the more I think about it, just the worse that movie was to me, that I don't know, I need a break from superhero movies, you know, but
at least the next two are totally different in Deadpool and Batman versus Superman.
Well, I was watching Angry Joe's thing about that. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
He made a lot of really good points, especially about Doomsday.
Yeah.
Part like, I didn't think of that at first, but then watching that, he made a lot of very good points from what I remember before reading comic books and stuff. I don't know a lot about superheroes, but I used to like really like them quite a bit, but not to like the extent of knowing a lot about it. But I don't know. Doomsday was one of my favorite like villains because he killed Superman.
Yeah,
you know, and just the kind of points that he was making. I don't know. One point that he made that's kind of stuck with me a little bit is that movies aren't like continuous. You know, like in comic books where, you know, so-and-so character happens and this and that, and I'm not sure if that's the case with every movie, but, well, I mean, it kind of is in a way, because you look at, like, The Dark Knight, it was really good, but the Joker died. I mean, I know Heath Ledger died, but the Joker didn't die, but, you know, like, just, that was the end of that. And then Bane in the next one, there's no, like, crossover, really, and, like, continuity with it. So, I don't know. Sometimes I wish, like, because you just know by the end of the movie that the superheroes are going to prevail. Mm-hmm. And in the case of the Avengers, what really bothered me was, what's his name? Quicksilver?
Yeah.
Right? Was the only one that died. No, like, major characters ever, nothing, like, bad or happened. So I just feel so safe with superhero movies anymore. So I don't know. That just kind of, I mean, I think reasonably takes me out of it a little bit. Just because I feel they're so safe and they're so, like, you know, this happens and then the next movie, this happens and, you know.
Yeah. No, I know where you're coming from.
But I mean, I will watch the trailer, and you know, if I remember next week, I'll give my 2 cents about it.
Because you brought up Batman vs Superman. My whole problem with that one is I feel like with this movie they're trying to do way too much.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I get the whole point about Doomsday, like bringing him in too early,
yeah.
Because you know, again, he's the guy that kills Superman. But again, I think having Wonder Woman in there is stupid. I genuinely think that's stupid.
The Cyborg is supposed to make a cameo. Aquaman is supposed to make a cameo.
Oh, God.
I think one other
I would be surprised if it's
superhero
like
is supposed to make a cameo. Yeah, I think Flash.
Yeah, no,
maybe makes a cameo. I don't know, but I know at least Cyborg and Aquaman make a cameo somewhere in the movie where they get set up for their own movies. And then you add Wonder Woman, Doomsday, Lex Luthor's son, and
then
even the dead body of General
I was gonna
Zod
say,
is in it.
Bizarro.
So just to throw him in.
There's
That's
rumors
like
that
the theory
Bizarro's
now.
going to happen. I'm like, there's just too much happening.
Yeah.
Like,
They're desperate, which
Who
I
knows,
feel
too, maybe
Joe made a
they
point.
throw in the Joker. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
oh yeah, it wouldn't
If there's
surprise
like
me.
one scene towards the end of the Joker doing something.
Iron Man shows up.
Yeah.
Thought it used to be my friend.
Yeah.
So no, I thought that was.
They're just trying to do too much too quick. Whereas with Marvel, they set it up really well when they got to Avengers.
Yeah.
You know?
One thing I thought was funny, I was kind of reading through the comments of Angry Joe's video just a little bit. Someone left a really funny comment. You know the part where Wonder Woman shows up and Superman's like, "She with you," and Batman's like, "I thought she was with you." And then it like he did that, but like the dialogue almost like he wrote out like a short script, and it was like Superman was like, "She with you," and Batman was like, "I thought she was with you," and Wonder Woman was like, "Why am I here?" and Doomsday was like, "Why are you here? Why am I here?" And it just kept going. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
But
Also, Christian Bale Batman voice confirmed. I
kind of like Ben Affleck's Batman voice. It's not over the top. It's just that right amount of like grittiness, sort of. I kind of
agree with. And he's not here to talk with me about this. With Luke with Kevin Conroy, like there's when in the Batman animated series, there's like only a very slight difference between Bruce Wayne and Batman's voice. Like Bruce Wayne is just a little bit more smooth. And then Batman's just a tiny bit more gruff. Like I feel like they're trying too hard. Yeah. And also, I feel like that's Batman's voice now.
I don't mind like Christian Bale's voice, and then the little I've heard of Ben Affleck. I don't mind, but I much more enjoy Kevin Conroy's.
Also, I don't think the Joker is Jason Todd, because they're probably. I feel like they're going to set up Red Hood.
Todd, he's just joking with you.
Yeah, ha.
One small thing, if we're talking about Batman vs Superman, one small thing that just the smallest little bit of stuff that annoyed me. Just remember at the very beginning of the trailer, something that no one really talks about is that scene where Ben Affleck's like walking in and Clark Kent goes up and like is like, "Oh, Bruce Wayne, reporter, whatever." It bothers me that Bruce Wayne or Ben Affleck playing Bruce Wayne is like slouched over. That bothers me. I thought Bruce Wayne is like this slick, like you were saying, like this. He carries himself very well. He's like a smooth talker. But Ben Affleck's like, and he's like all bent over.
Very
I don't know. I didn't like his like slouch over.
I think for something happens. Like it seems like Bruce Wayne was there during the fight in Man of Steel, and for whatever reason he's it's a later point in his career, so he's like beaten down. So I think that might be part of it. Is that like he was at one point that man, but now he's just like I mean his comments towards Clark when he's asking him about and he brings up Superman, I think is a good example of that he's just like, I'm beaten down. I'm kind of stuck in this life and I kind of don't want to be a part of it. That's the vibe I get. Anyway, so
I need to watch Man of Steel before I watch this movie.
Yeah.
But you know what's going to happen. The whole Batman versus Superman. It's not really going to be Batman versus Superman.
No.
It's going to be Batman and Superman kind of, talk shit on each other. And then eventually Doomsday shows up and Wonder Woman shows up and it's not even going to be them. It's going to be Halo 5 all over.
The one interesting theory that I heard from Greg Miller from Kind of Funny in that video is that the Superman that fights Batman is not the real Superman in his Bizarro.
See, that's what I mean. Like, I guess that could be cool, but it's like... Again, like...
And then you add Bizarro into the mix.
Which would make sense in terms of how they end up together at the end of that trailer. Then they come together. Yeah,
that's the thing. Where would Superman be the whole movie?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I haven't seen anything of anything that represents actual Superman. Like everything I've seen in the trailer is like Clark Kent or Superman being a dickhead, which would insinuate Bizarro. Yeah. But I haven't actually seen there's Superman being a good guy. Like where's he at? Is he jerking off or something?
He's Netflix and chilling with Wonder Woman.
What was the other one? Hulu and Hang.
Can Superman fuck? Would he just kill somebody? Is his dick too strong?
I mean, he had a kid with Lois Lane.
That's surprising. Or maybe he's a good fuck.
Well, he has he has to look like a normal person. It looked kind of weird every time he opens the door.
Yeah.
breaks open into a million pieces. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Ben had a kid.
Oh,
It's a
Right
Devil
here?
Wears Prada song.
gotcha.
Ben has a kid. I don't know. I don't remember what it
Ben.
was. It was something like that. Ben has a kid.
Ben right here.
Ben right here has it.
You
All right.
Get pregnant.
It's,
You can get pregnant from butt sex.
Praying it.
get pregnant from
Pray-
butt
pray-
sex.
Pregnant.
Keith now. God damn it.
All right.
It was nits, man. You can get pregnant. It's nits. When you get plugged on.
You get praying it. Pretty nice.
Let's wrap this bitch up. All these video games are available for purchase right now. Dirt Rally on PC.
Slumber Slum.
Zombie Vikings on VSP. Oh my god. Zombie
PSP.
Vikings on PC. Earth Defense Force 2 Invaders from Planet Space on Vita. Earth Defense Force 4.1 The Shadow of New Despair on PS4.
Ooh.
Guns, Gore, and Cannoli on PS4.
Cannoli.
The Mean Greens Plastic Warfare on PC. Yakuza 5 on PS3. Star Wars on Xbox One.
Star Wars.
Among the Sleep on PS4. Cosmic League on PC. Fast Racing Neo on Wii U, which looks like F-Zero.
Fast pacing Neo. You mean like the Matrix?
SteamWorld Heist on 3DS and Devil's Third on Wii U.
Wait, what was that? What was the second to last one?
SteamWorld Heist.
I thought you said SeaWorld Heist. I was like, you trying to steal shit movie.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Apparently,
Game. Fuck.
Devil's Third is really bad. So
I could talk about. You remember the game Guns Up? I saw from PSX.
yeah,
I could talk a little bit about that next week's breakdown. I don't like that game very much. I downloaded it. It was free.
we'll discuss.
It wasn't very good. It's just a couple small things, but this is like, been 12 hours long. So
All right, releases. Music.
You're off by a little bit.
Pomegranate Tiger with Boundless instrumental. Progressive.
Pomegranate Tiger.
Pomegranate.
Yeah. Scientist with 1010011000101.
I don't fucking know what that is in binary. I should know that.
Yeah,
Experimental
binary
metal.
code for
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Shaving the Werewolf with The Pissing Link. Hardcore / rock.
Yep.
the Pissing Link.
Spectral Lore with Genosis EP or Gnosis.
Black.
Ambient black metal.
Ha!
Very interesting album art. Black Wolf with Oblivion Cycle.
Death.
Stoner.
Metal. What is it?
Stoner. Enterprise Earth with Patient Zero.
Industrial metal.
Enterprise Earth Metal.
Deathcore.
Fuck.
Enterprise Metal. SS.
Invocative Spells, Descendant of the Black Throne.
Black.
Car Instruments Metal.
Black and power metal.
Black
Flow
and
from
Thrash.
Progressive.
Fuck. Black and power metal. That's the thing.
Black and Trash.
That's an interesting thought. Kubla Khan with New Strength. Metalcore.
Kubla Khan.
Kubla Khan.
Kubla Khan.
Prime Meridian with Prime Meridian. Progressive / groove.
Brr.
Sonic Medusa, The Sunset Soundhouse Tapes. Heavy metal. Spoken with Breathe Again.
Stoner Metal.
Rock.
Fuck.
I was gonna say stoner metal too.
Stone Healer, He Who Rides Immolated Horses.
Death Metal.
Progressive black metal.
I was half right.
That's it.
Zip.
Album of the Year stuff is going to be starting December 22nd.
You get for Christmas.
Should have put that at the beginning of the video.
Probably should have.
Probably. Could make like a short little thing or something.
Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far.